Hey beauty addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another episode of Would I Buy It? So in this series I talk about products that I would buy or would not buy if I had the money. And like I've mentioned before, all the products that I'm going to be talking about, like all other products on my channel, are vegan and cruelty-free. In addition, I have mentioned before that these videos were a spin-off of Samantha March's Will I Buy It videos. And then last week you guys did tell me who created the anti-hauls, because Samantha's Will I Buy It's are a spin-off of the anti-hauls, and that was created by Kimberly Clark. So thank you guys for letting me know that that's who started the anti-haul. I was thinking about making this a weekly video, but it is kind of hard since I am limited on the stuff that I can get because I am vegan and cruelty-free with my makeup. There's not as much vegan and cruelty-free makeup coming out. There's a ton of stuff coming out all the time. There's plenty of stuff that's considered cruelty-free that's coming out all the time. But of those products, them being vegan is a lot more rare. And also, even if some of the stuff is vegan, it's not always stated. So part of me is having a hard time determining what's vegan and what's not unless it's really clear. So that's part of the problem. A lot of Anastasia Beverly Hills products are coming out and I cannot tell if they're vegan or not. Normally when a product is vegan, it is mentioned on Trendmood's Instagram page, but when stuff's not mentioned that it's vegan, usually that means it's probably not vegan, but I'm not sure. So if you guys know that of which of the Anastasia products that are recently coming out, if they're vegan or not, if you happen to know, and if you can include like a link to where you figured that out, let me know down in the comments, because I do want to mention Anastasia, but Anastasia is not really good at letting you know what products are vegan and what products aren't vegan. In order for me to figure it out, I have to like email the company, and it's so annoying. So let me know down in the comments if you know. But either way, I'm thinking about making this a once a week or a bi-weekly video that I will post on Mondays. If you guys are wanting it to be weekly, then maybe I'll just talk about less products in each video and kind of do more in depth of those products. Or I can make it bi-weekly and talk about more products. I don't know. I'm just going to feel it out, but you guys can also let me know what you want to see. Now, in today's video, we are going to go over 4 different companies. The first thing that we're going to talk about, which you guys really wanted to hear about, is the ColourPop times My Little Pony collection. Then we are going to get into the WetnWild Pro brush set, which is a holiday limited edition set. The third thing that we're going to talk about is the Ofra times Nikki Tutorials restock. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is the Kat Von D Everlasting Glimmer Veil lipsticks. Okay, first we're going to get into the ColourPop times My Little Pony collection. We're going to go through kind of like the basics of it before I start talking. The first thing is that it is available now, and it is a limited edition collection. It comes with a lot of different products. So there is an eyeshadow palette that is $16. That is not vegan. They have 6 different lippies. 3 of them are ultra mattes. 3 of them are ultra glosses. All of them are vegan. It comes with a brush set, which is $22, also vegan. The makeup bag is also $25. I'm assuming it's vegan because it didn't come up on their not vegan products list, but I don't know if they thought to think about a bag. Some people don't think about a bag or a book, but I'm assuming because it didn't show up on that page that it is vegan. But they didn't list what the product was made of, I don't believe. Also in the collection is 3 Super Shock shadows. Only one of them is vegan friendly, and that is the one that starts with a P, called Posy. That is the only vegan Super Shock shadow, which sucks because they were really pretty. Each of the Super Shock shadows are $5. The collection also came out with 2 pressed highlighters. Each of them are $8, but only one of them is vegan, and the one that's vegan is Trickles. Now, if you wanted to, you could get the entire collection, and you can also get the entire collection in a PR package. And I think the only difference between the collection and the PR package is that the PR package comes with the whole collection, but you also get a tote. So for the PR collection, that is $135, and the collection is $110. So automatically, I would not get the palette or the 2 eyeshadows and the 1 pressed highlighter just because they're not vegan friendly. So there's no point in me getting those. So those I'm not even going to talk about. Then as far as the lippies goes, you know, I am a sucker for ColourPop liquid lipsticks. So the ones that I like, I mean, I like all of them. Look at them. I'm looking at the swatches on Trendmood now, and they are all gorgeous. Now, I will say, I'm just going to talk about the products themselves, not the fact that they're limited edition or not. Let's just look at the products themselves. So looking at the products themselves, I mean, they're just all absolutely stunning. I love all the shades. Even the Lemon Drop shade is a little bit of a step out of your comfort zone type of shade, which is like what I'm drawn to. I'm like, I would like to step out of my comfort zone. I don't know why, but I love it. I love that bold lip. It's just so much fun, and makeup should be fun. And then Mood, so that's Lemon Drop. So Mood Racer is like this perfect fall shade. I think it's an amazing shade. Definitely a vampy lip color that I typically go for. And then Pinwheel is like a fun pinky shade. So it's like a darker raspberry type of pink. So all the shades look good, and I absolutely love the Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. They are my favorite formulation so far. I've been testing out some e.l.f. liquid lipsticks, so I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. I'm wearing an e.l.f. lipstick right now, but I really love the Ultra Mattes, and they last a really long time. That's like the most important thing to me, is that it lasts a long time and that there's no transfer. So that's why I really like the Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and I think all of these are fun. But if I had to pick one, I would get Lemon Drop, just because I think it's a unique shade. It's not something that I don't have in my collection, and I definitely have something like Mood Racer and Pinwheel already. But if I had the money, I would definitely get them all. Then as far as the Ultra Glosses, I love the Ultra Glosses from ColourPop, but the thing is, I'm not a gloss person. So it's like, why would I spend so much money on the glosses? But if I had to pick one, I would definitely go with Ponyland, just because it's the lightest of the three, and I think I could, you know, make it a little bit more versatile. And also with glosses, I like to go on the lighter side, just because glosses are messier. So if I go with a dark gloss, it kind of gets all over my face. And if it does transfer, it's more obvious. I rather, you know, I kind of like to go over my lipstick with like a clear gloss, or like a gloss that maybe has a little pink to it, a little glimmer to it. So that's why I think Ponyland would be the best of the three, because it's just like a lighter pink sparkly shade, which I think is a lot of fun. So that's the lippies. And then the brush set looks awesome. I've been wanting to try some brushes from ColourPop. I actually have their original set on my Christmas wish list, but if this wasn't limited edition, I would go for that. But I really want to try out more brushes, so I think that would be something that I'd be interested in doing. However, I actually rather try the other. First of all, I would rather try the other ones because they're not limited edition, but also you get a bigger set, and that's kind of like where I want to, you know, try out more stuff. I think if you're going to get like a limited edition collection like this, I would go for more of the other products. I think the packaging on everything is really fun, even like with the boxes come in, but I think the liquid lipsticks, I'm just like, can't stop staring at them. Especially the glosses, because they're so sparkly. So that's where I'd want to put more of my money in than the brushes. I don't think the brushes are as special to me. And I'm in the mood to try out brushes, but I really want to try out brushes that aren't limited edition and that, you know, people could get all the time. The makeup bag, I have so many makeup bags, and it's nothing that exciting to me. Super soft shadows, that is where I'm disappointed. They're all really pretty, and I would get all of them if they were all vegan, but they're not. So I would totally get the vegan one. I think it's just so Posy. It's just such a beautiful shade. Posy is such a beautiful shade, but I will say that the other two shades were pretty, and I'm a little disappointed by that. But Posy is a beautiful shade. Then the last things are the highlighters, and I have not tried any of the pressed highlighters yet, so if I were to get something for this collection, I definitely would want to try one of the pressed powders. And there's only one, though, that is vegan, and that is Trickles, which of the two, I'm glad it's Trickles that's the vegan-friendly one, because I'd rather get the pink one rather than the orangey, nudie. Is that a gold? Maybe it's a gold. Just with in contrast to the packaging, okay, it's a gold. But I'd rather go for the pink. It looks like a darker gold, too. So I'm actually... maybe not. Sometimes ColourPop's website, the swatches are dark. Like, I feel like I can't really, it's nice to have the swatches, but I really can't trust them. I like to go on Instagram and find swatches, or Google swatches, because I feel like I trust them more. But of the two, I'm glad that the pink one's the vegan one, because I really want to get more pink highlighters. So I really appreciate that. So there are a lot of good products that are in this collection. First of all, the packaging is fun. I love the idea of My Little Pony, even though I don't think I ever watched My Little Pony. Maybe I saw a little episode when I was a kid. But I don't really care, just because it's so glam. Like, I just think it's so sparkly and fun that I could overlook that. I think the products look really fun. I love the one eyeshadow, and I really love the lippies. I think the lippies are where it's at as far as what's vegan and available. I really wish the palette would have been vegan. I want them to come out with more vegan palettes. But I rather, if they do come out with more vegan palettes, that they be the ones that are not limited edition and will hopefully not be discontinued in the near future. So I do think this is a really great collection. If you're someone who's not cruelty-free and vegan, get as much as you can. Go for it. If you are, you know, vegan, then you obviously don't want to get anything that's not vegan. But I would say I would go for the liquid lipsticks. They're really consistent. I love the Super Shock shadows. They're amazing. And then I haven't tried the pressed highlighters out, but if you haven't tried a pressed highlighter out, definitely be worth trying, especially when the packaging is so cute. I will say that with the pressed powders, I've noticed on Luster Lux's or at Katie's Snapchat that, you know, she was trying to figure out like what are the shade names, and you have to get a pin or something and pop out the pan out of its compact and then flip it over and see the shade name, which I think is really annoying. They should just put it on the back of the box. You should keep it where it's at already, but also put it on the back of the compact. Like, I think it's stupid that you have to go through so much trouble just to figure out what shade it is. So, but I am still interested in trying out some of the pan highlighters. I have the, you know, the cheek, the smushy, the smushy ones. And I really like those. So, but overall, the problem is that this is a limited edition collection. So, if you are someone who is a YouTuber that is not vegan, this would have been a great collection to buy the entire collection, do a review video, maybe even buy a second set of the collection if you could afford it, and do a giveaway. You can definitely get some good videos out, especially if you got it right when it came out, filmed right away. This would be something fun and worthy to do, especially because if it's a collection that you really like, and this is a collection I really like, it would be completely worth it if I, you know, couldn't talk about it that much, because the packaging and the collection is just so fun. I think it's really sparkly and really fun. But I am vegan, so if you are vegan, you could get the whole collection, the vegan parts of the collection, and do the exact same thing if you really like this collection and find it worth it. But for me, I mean, if I could buy all this stuff, I don't know if I'd do it. Like, I have so many, as much as I love the liquid lipsticks, I have so many ColourPop liquid lipsticks that if I'm going to invest in the liquid lipsticks, I should invest in stuff that's not limited edition. And same thing with the eyeshadows. I have a lot of eyeshadows, and if I'm gonna, you know, pick eyeshadows, I wanted stuff that's not limited edition so I can do tutorials, especially with my tutorials, I feel like I'm so repetitive, and I'm not gonna want to talk about limited edition stuff. Sometimes I end up talking about stuff that's been discontinued, but like I want to minimize that as much as possible. So if I'm going to invest my money as a YouTuber, I'm gonna try to minimize it as much in the limited edition set area as possible. So if I were to get anything this for a collection, the only thing that I would get is the Lemon Drop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick. I wouldn't invest a ton in it, but that liquid lipstick is such a unique shade that if I put in a ColourPop order, I would throw that in just for fun, just for me to have, take some pictures with, post on Instagram while it's still available. But I wouldn't want to invest too much into the collection. But that one is such a unique and fun shade that I think I would invest in that if I had the money. But everything else is just not worth it to me because of the limited edition. If it wasn't limited edition, I would definitely get more from the collection. I would probably, if I had the money, and knowing how I spent money in the past, I would definitely get, you know, one of the lip glosses. I would get all the ultra mattes. I would get the one eyeshadow. I would get the one highlighter. I would still pass on the brushes. I'd rather try the other brushes. So, but that's what I would do. In these videos, I'm going to try to tell you what I would do if I was a YouTuber and what I would do if I was a consumer. As a consumer, I'd say get as much from this collection as you can. It's so cute and fun. But as a YouTuber, I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you're absolutely smitten with this collection, or you're smitten with certain products, and you maybe get those products that you are smitten with. And that, for me, is only Lemon Drop. So, but I do think it's a great collection. What's the point? And even if like I had more money to spend on makeup, it's not like I'd ever get to the point where I have money to burn. So until I'm like Kylie Jenner, what's the point? Next, we're going to jump into Wet n Wild and their Pro brush set, and it's also called the Luxe Brush Collection, and it's a 10-piece brush collection. It is available now only at Walgreens. It's limited edition because it's part of their holiday sets that they are doing. The only vegan set that I was able to find. And it's also $30 for the entire set. Now I want to read to you some of the information that is on Walgreens' website about this brush set. So like I said, it's a limited edition holiday 10-piece brush set. And the good thing is it comes with both eye and base brushes, which the eye brushes that I've seen, I've actually pretty enjoyed. A lot of brush collections come out, don't really have that many eye brushes. Like, I'm very picky. I always look for the eye brushes and I'm like, they're always lacking with the eye brushes for me. That's always what I'm looking for. But it looks like this one has some good eye brushes. And it says, these brushes feature an ergonomic, handle design making application. Well, they didn't finish their sentence there. Okay, this set features an assortment of contour, powder, blending, highlighting, and eye brushes that are densely packed with ultra soft bristles, making it the perfect gift for any makeup lover. So, like I said, this is cruelty-free, this is vegan, it's also gluten-free. And the synthetic bristles that mimics the consistency of natural hairs and the ergonomic handle for total control. So this collection includes, and this is going left to right from the picture that I'm going to be inserting into this video, it comes with a dome pencil eye brush, a tapered blending brush, flat contour brush, a precision foundation brush, large powder brush, precision setting brush, blush brush, tapered highlighting brush, a fluffy blending brush, and precision flat base brush. It also tells you what each brush is used for. I'm not going to go into that much detail. If you guys do want me to go into that much detail in the future, let me know. I just know these videos get long, but I'm going to link the website down below that explains all of this to you guys. But yeah, looking at this brush set, it makes me really happy that there's so many good eye brushes in it. I really do appreciate that because I feel like brush sets usually focus more on the face, and I feel like brush sets that focus more on the face are better for people who have oily skin who use a lot more powders. I don't use as many powders, so I'm not really into that as much. So a lot of the face brushes in here, I don't think I would even touch. I'm just looking at the eye brushes. I think the eye brushes are amazing. Now, the thing is, once again, here we go. This is a limited edition product. If I'm going to be doing makeup tutorials, I don't want to be using brushes that other people cannot get anymore. Like, there's just no point. So, as a YouTuber, even if I had the money, I would not buy this product. What's the point? What's the point? But if I was not a YouTuber and I was just someone who wanted to try out some brushes from WetnWild, I'd say go for it. Especially if you're someone like me who's really into eye makeup brushes, go for it. If you're not a YouTuber or you're not an Instagrammer or a blogger and you're like, especially if you're not someone who's going to be on camera, I think that's the biggest thing. If you're someone who is a blogger, you know, you don't have to worry about that. But if you have any social media tied to it where you're taking selfies, you're on camera talking, well, maybe not even that. I think it's really just big for like YouTubers who want to review brushes, tell us who want to talk about their favorite brushes, who, you know, want to use brushes in tutorials and do clean my brushes, anything brush related. Like, that's just not, there's no point. But like I said, if you're a consumer, you're not a YouTuber, I'd say go for it. I think it's worth it, especially, well, a 10-piece set for 30 bucks. That's $3 a brush. That's not bad at all. That's pretty affordable. So, I also like that it's gluten-free. I like the assortment of brushes, especially because there's a lot more eye brushes. So yeah, YouTuber, I wouldn't do it. I'm not doing it. Just a regular consumer, go for it. Next, we're going to talk about the Ofra x Nikki Tutorials restock. So it is available now. It was restocked and it's still available on their website. It's limited edition. I'm pretty darn sure on that. Anything like collabby with YouTubers, I'm pretty sure is limited edition. If it's not limited edition, let us know down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that it is. And the highlighters are each $35 and the lipstick is $20. So they're on the pricier side as far as a product goes. But just putting it out there, I've been really wanting to try more from Ofra Cosmetics, and I just discovered that they're 100% vegan and cruelty-free. I swear that they weren't 100% vegan for at least a decent amount of time. Is this a recent change? I'm like, am I out of the loop or am I just nuts? I don't know. Maybe this was a recent change. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments. But I was surprised to see that they were 100% vegan. I'm like, no wonder I couldn't find a vegan list. It's because all of their products are vegan friendly, which is amazing. I'm so excited about that. It makes me want to support Ofra Cosmetics even more. So, Trendmood does have a code for 30% off Ofra x Nikki Tutorials. And in this collaboration is called Glow Baby Glow Collection and includes 3 highlighters and 1 liquid lipstick. So Glazed Donut is the highlighter that is in a lighter shade. So there are 3 highlighters. We have Glazed Donut, Glow Goals, and Blind the Haters. So Glazed Donut, it's the lighter shade in the Everglow highlighter. The Glow Goals is the medium shade in the Everglow highlighter. And the Blind the Haters highlighter is a tweaked and better version of the Most Golden shade in the Everglow highlighter. So if you guys don't know, there was a highlighter set that had 3 in 1 that Nikki Tutorials collaborated on, and then they just decided to break it out. And then they decided to do a lipstick that came out called Duchess, which is a mauve berry, which mauve berry, oh my gosh, is like such a great fall color. I love, love, love it. As far as the highlighters go, the only one that I would go for is the Glazed Donut, just because it is a white highlighter. I want more white highlighters in my collection, and I think it's just something that I would love to try. And like I said, I really want to try more from Ofra. Again, it's limited edition. So, also the products are sold separately, and the highlighters come in brand new upgraded magnetic compact packaging. But to spend so much money on a limited edition product as a YouTuber, there's no point. Especially because like in a highlighter, that's going to last you the rest of your life. I don't know if I'll ever get through any of my highlighters. Like, they're going to last you forever. So there's no point. I don't want anybody to be like, oh my god, your highlight looks banging, and I have to say that you can't get it anymore. I never want to say that. If it wasn't a limited edition, I would definitely try out Glazed Donut. I think it'd be a really pretty shade. You know, I want to try more from Ofra. I want to support Ofra, but I wouldn't do it as a YouTuber. Same with a lipstick. Lipsticks I can kind of last a long time. Plus, Mauve Berry is something that I already have in my collection. It would be nice to, I mean, most of my lipsticks are ColourPop though, so I kind of gotta like not use the shade thing as a reason not to get something, because I do need more of a variety from different brands. That is something that I'm lacking in my collection. But I don't want to spend so much money, even if I had the money, I wouldn't want to spend so much money on something that's limited edition as a YouTuber. I would, now with ColourPop, I'm a little bit more okay with it because it's more affordable. It's not like I'm flushing a lot of money down the drain only to be able to use it a couple of times. Like that doesn't bother me. But with a higher end brand, that's especially where I'm going to be like, no. Now, like I said, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I'd totally go for Glazed Donut, and I would even try out the Mauve Berry liquid lipstick. And then with the other highlighters, the only reason why I wouldn't do them is because I think they're a little too dark for my skin tone. But I would say if you're not a YouTuber, get whichever one fits your skin tone and then try out the liquid lipstick. I think they look great. I've had liquid lipsticks from Ofra before. I had Miami Fever, and it was so good. I really liked it a lot. So, yeah. It's getting so hot. Oh my gosh. I like use all of these like hair dryers and, you know, hair straighteners. I got out of the hot shower, but I wanted to wear this jacket. Oh, it's so hot. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go on to the last product, which is from Kat Von D. It is the Everlasting Glimmer Veil Liquid Lipsticks. Now, these already came out a while ago. I'm sure you guys have seen this in other Will I Buy It's or other videos where people have talked about it. It's nothing brand new, but it keeps popping up on Trend Mood's Instagram account about this special deal that Kat Von D is doing. So once a month, so what does it say? Let me make sure I'm saying this right. So the first Wednesday of every month in 2017, within 48 hours, an Everlasting Glimmer Veil is released. Now, I'm not sure if it's, I think it's the Everlasting Glimmer Veil is released. I don't know if it's the same, if that is released every month or there's a new product released every Wednesday of every month. And I definitely don't think it's the same shade being released every month, because it's the one that has come out recently is more of like a pumpkin-y shade. So, yeah. And that's a limited edition shade. What's it called? Sonic. So it's a pumpkin orange with blue-green shade. So that has recently popped up on a Wednesday. It is $22, limited edition. All of the Everlasting Glimmer Veils are vegan, so I'm assuming that this limited edition one is vegan, but I haven't been able to confirm if it is. But either way, I want to talk about these Everlasting Glimmer Veils in general anyway, because they do look gorgeous, and I definitely think taking advantage of that deal if you're not a YouTuber is a good way to go. I'm just not going to spend that much money not as a YouTuber, even if I had the money on a liquid lipstick that is limited edition. So I wouldn't go for that shade. However, that shade is really fun, the pumpkin-y shade. So if it was vegan, I definitely see me being drawn in a little bit. But I want to talk about the other ones that are available. Okay, it's just getting too hot. It's coming off. I want to be able to do this video without trying to like talk a mile a minute. Oh, sorry guys. It just had to happen. Oh, come on. What's this doing? So disregarding the limited edition shade or shades that will come out, there are 9 Everlasting Glimmer Veils available on Kat Von D's website, and they're each $22. So that is pretty expensive for a lipstick, but these lipsticks are really fun. So I kind of want to give you some details on what it's about. So this is what the website says. So Everlasting Glimmer Veil is the ultimate liquid lipstick to feel your glimmer obsession. So pretty much they're just like the metallic liquid lipsticks. They're glittery, they're fun. They're definitely not a day-to-day lipstick, but if you're someone who's in the entertainment industry, you could totally make it a day-to-day lipstick if you want. So it says this breakthrough formula combines the same long-wear, weightless innovation behind the everlasting liquid lipstick with a multi-dimensional liquid crystal finish. That sounds fun. I like the idea of crystal. The result is the world's very first 24-hour glimmer lipstick. So that is a bold statement right there. You're really, I don't know about 24-hour. I don't think it's scientifically possible for something to last 24 hours unless you don't eat or drink anything all day long. And I'm pretty sure you'll pass out by the end of that 24 hours. And I do like the packaging on it. It's like sleek and cute. I love Kat Von D's writing on the packages. But just looking at the shades, oh my gosh, guys, these are just absolutely stunning. It's really hard to even pick which ones I would go for. I would probably go for a raspberry pink just to match my backdrop. The purple one looks really fun. The blue one looks really fun. But I think that these are just a ton of fun. I don't know. So I wouldn't invest in a ton of them because they are $22 each. What I would probably do is buy one of them. What I would do is probably buy one of them, see how I like it, and if I really liked it a lot, maybe I'd invest in one or two others. The thing is that this is not a day-to-day liquid lipstick, so it's not something I would want to invest a ton in. If Kat Von D decided to send me the whole thing, the whole set for free of all 9 shades, go for it. I would be so ecstatic. But even if I had money and I had money to spend on makeup, I wouldn't want to invest too much into the higher end liquid lipsticks that are metallic, because like I said, you can't wear them a lot. They're not wearable. Not everybody wants to wear them, and you want to, you know, show some fun stuff on your channel, but you also, you know, want to think about, gosh, the Beauty Vlogger 101 of me is really coming out in this video. I'm like teaching like YouTubers stuff as I'm doing this. I can't help it. But yeah, so I would definitely invest in one of them, try them out, and if I like them, maybe I get 2 other shades. But I'd probably start off with the raspberry pink one. Which one is that? That one is called Shockful. So the shades are, and this is from lightest to darkest or whatever, Thunderstruck, Rocker, Dazzle, Razzle, Shockful, Televator, Reverb, Satellite, and Wizard. So there are a lot of fun shades, so I'm all about glitter. I love glitter, I love glam, I love sparkly, so I would definitely want to try one of those out. I am kind of enticed by Sonic, which is the pumpkin orange one with blue-green glimmer in it. That does sound really fun, but I just wouldn't be able to do it. If it was more affordable, if it was more like the even like $10 to $15 range, maybe I would do it. Maybe. But yeah, so I definitely think that those are worth checking out if you're someone who's really into the metallic, glittery type of thing. All right, those are all of the products I wanted to talk about with you today, so I hope you guys have found that helpful. As always, please let me know down in the comments if there are any other products you guys want me to talk about. They can be stuff that has already been out. It doesn't have to be up and coming. It could be out already, but it's on the newer side that you want me to talk about more. Or actually, and it can actually even be something that's super old. It's would I buy it, not necessarily new stuff. So if there's some old stuff that you would want me to know, if you want to know if I would buy it or not, I could even talk about that with you guys. So let me know what you want me to talk about in the comments. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know down in the comments, again, what you guys would like to see in future Would I Buy It videos. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Click that little bell so you're notified of when my videos have been posted. Like this video if you did like it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! So the one that I just applied right before I started filming this video, or the other video that I filmed, is the e.l.f. lip lacquer, and this is a clear lip lacquer. I just wanted a clear lip gloss. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a clear lip gloss just because I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss, and I'm like, you know, I just need something that if I'm filming or if I have something special going on and I want my lips to look wet, I just want a clear lip gloss I can just put over whatever lipstick that I'm wearing. So this was absolutely